Okay, now let's work on some footwork. The footwork we're going to work on is called triangulation. What that is moving at diagonals in forward directions. If I had a triangle right in front of me with the point right here, I would step at the rear point and follow up with my rear leg. That's triangulation. I triangulate here. Now it's important to have an opponent or something that I can triangulate against. He creates the point of that triangle. So the triangle goes from here to here, back to here and across. So the point is here. I'm standing on this point, and I want to go to that point. And now if I step with this leg here, I need to follow back up the same amount of distance with my rear leg. That means if I step about a foot, I'm going to come up about a foot. That's how we do our stepping or our shuffling. Now in triangulation, if he throws that punch, it's going to be right in here. I triangulate against that punch to defend. So I step forward at an angle along that triangle. To do a basic defense, he comes in, I step, my hand touching the elbow here, and I'm right there. Since we're going to do defenses in later levels, I just want you to focus on the triangulation. As soon as I see him getting in like some kind of combat thing, my hand's going to come up, and I'm going to shift my body weight to the inside. But make sure you punch at my chin. Really try to get to my chin. So you don't want his hand in the air. So really go, I'm getting to the inside here, I'm striking there. Now this other hand is free to strike at me, so I want to make sure that I shift to this side and I got my elbow up right here. So I have a strike as I come through. Then I do a strike again onto that carotid with this bone here. Then I'm going to grab him and throw a knee in there. And as a breakup. From there I shoot my arm down and bring this one on top of it. And I grab it onto his head, I use a little bit of leverage, and I flip him over here and I put my knees in his back to keep his head forward. Striking the back of that neck somewhere I got hair, because he's there. I shoot my arm forward, come into that choke. And I tighten it up here.
You got the center stage here. But Joey's supposed to, or someone's supposed to come and attack. He wants every attack.
He just tapped, so awareness.
Now, don't just defend. You're teaching here. You're saying, all right, now Joey's coming in, someone else is coming in. When I have this person, that doesn't mean that I have to close off all my vision around me. I'm paying attention always what's behind me, what's to the side. And so when I'm choking on this guy, another guy comes in, I can come straight up. I'm not trapping myself in a grapple. Grappling is not smart because now you're tied up on the ground. When his buddy comes over, you're sitting there on the ground and you're getting hit on the head. So you want to be able to get right up. That's what we're talking here. We're doing a choke, but we can stand right up. You got to teach it. Come on. This is the drill. The drill isn't you just standing in the ring going, oh, do like 3 moves. That's called dancing. Dancing ninjas. So teach that last part, Anthony.
Okay.
Body, body, body. He didn't do it. Go up, back up. Someone call it. You see he didn't get that body weight strike with that forearm? No, gotta get more in that.
Close to your chest.
When he goes to grab, you gotta tighten it up there on that chin. And with Arito, you probably need to do more knees and groin strikes so he loosens up a little.
Like, push me down more and get your body weight more on top.
Okay, let's redo it.
You didn't do it.
I'm down here. I'm close to my chest.
Yeah, no, you're kind of flopping that one.
You let him loose. Just that. Keep that
It's
tight.
harder because you're working with Arito and you're not used to dealing with this. It'd be a little easier with Pedro. Arito, you kind of have to be a little more of a bully with.
Right,
so we're just going to do that last part. Arito's too laid back. See how he's laying back? You don't want to be falling back here. I am trapped now. So if he comes to attack me, I'm kind of got my leg trapped. I don't want to be like this. If the person gets down like this, I bring the head down here, and I just, right there, just a couple little shots on the ground, pop, pop, like that. And if I can kick the back of the head, or if they have hair, I'll take that hair. But just pop, pop, right there. And then, boom, there's my stomp. So I'll leave it there. But if he's up, I want this. This is how I want my opponent to stop, because look at my knees, right? Okay. Right here. Most people, when they go to stand up, will you go stand up? See the hand? See that hand drops down? Most people, when they go to stand up, will put their hands onto the ground. So what I do is I wait when he goes to get up, and I can use his neck or I can push his head down, but I'm watching. So you put a hand down on the ground, I can step over it too. So I can trap this one if I know there's nobody else here. I don't want to lock myself up, but if I need to, it's there. But otherwise, I'm down here, so when Anthony comes, he's the closest one, I'm just right up like this, and I'm inside. So I can just stand straight up from here and protect myself or throw a kick. But I want my opponent like this. All right, someone else get in there and teach the drill. Now we've got 2 lessons. So.
You rolled in on the opposite knee. Ooh.
On the what?
You rolled with this knee forward, rolled like this.
Oh, wrong ankle.
So first of all, once I see my opponents, first thing I'm going to do is raise my hands, lower my center of gravity. So when he strikes, I come in, triangulate. And already right here, I have this leverage on him. I can just control him and push him where I want to. And also, since I'm close here, he's not going to be able to strike me again. Now I can throw in a breakup, a knee, place all my body weight with my forearm on his neck. So even from here, I can just control him just by pushing more body weight. And even if he tries to grapple me, I just push my legs back, and he can't really even get to me. As soon as he goes in for the grapple, then he'll reach around, grab the neck.
Okay, go back up.
Under his arm.
What are the disadvantages of reaching under the arm?
Well, he can't get his neck very good, and his arm is now trapped as well.
Yeah. So just restart the entire drill. Rolling.
On this one,
Yeah.
we want to go from the back of the neck to an angle.
Okay.
Yeah, because the actual pressure, feel these nerves in here?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're pressuring against those.
Okay.
And so we're keeping it right here. I'm not so much down, because he can go under that, right? He can skip this and come under. So what I'm doing is walk into me. Feel that?
Yeah. Okay.
And so my leg is there, so I'm like, oh no, my leg is there. So I'll do this, and then he'll shoot it again, and I'm pulling him there.
Okay.
So if you feel this here, but feel that too,
Yeah.
that other, you're doing the same nerve, but the other
Yes.
way. So you're kind of tricking him. It's kind of like when you push someone's head like this, then he's going to naturally want to put his head back the other direction. So I'll go like this.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. I'm pushing him away. He goes to that leg. I take that leg away, and now I pull him in. I pull his neck in, and then I go for that wrap. Yeah. Now he reaches in.
Reaches in.
Now pull your leg out and push him a little bit. Now put your fingers over here.
Over on this side.
These fingers on the side of the other nerves of the neck. And pull him in the direction he's trying to go. And then you get his head. Careful. Yeah. Now remember we talked about first having this really tight against your chest.
Yeah.
Just the chin. Just chin in the face. You don't need to do the lock. When you peel them, you like this. Put this against your chest.
Okay.
And now if you put pressure on his head, make sure you tap before you get any push. Too much, yeah. So that's where you can actually lock him out or drop your weight on his neck, which we won't do in class. So once you have him controlled.
Move into the bicep choke.
So you gotta grab your butt. Yeah, there you go. And get it really, really, really tight. So it's not, you want to have it tighter before you have to squeeze. Somebody's supposed to attack him, that's what Joey's looking around for. Maybe not paying attention.
Okay, so once I've choked out his friend, anybody could come from anywhere, and I'm still prepared in this position when I had him here. To just stand up, block, and
You
continue.
don't have to kick him down, just walk. Just show that, hey, I'm coming, and he knows to get up and gets handled.